Hey guys, January 10th, 2011. Welcome to 30dayshomeless.tv. This is day number 10. Hey man, it's been a blessing. I'm getting ready to wrap it up for tonight, but I want to give you a quick rundown on what went down. I met with Joshua and Elizabeth and Ruth today at the library. And it was a huge blessing to see them and just see how they're beaming with hope. Joshua and Elizabeth, praise the Lord. Thank you for all your prayers and support, guys. I believe God's going to do something awesome with this couple. Ruth mentioned going to St. Paul Evangelical there. They serve downtown. They serve hot meal on Mondays and Wednesdays. And man, I went over there, and I've never been into a mission to eat like this. And they served us with such dignity and respect. I'm sitting there with over 100 people that are stricken with extreme poverty, and I was amazed at how well these people treated us. I mean, there was such love and compassion, and it just was a blessing to me. It touched me, and if any of those folks are ever watching, I want you to know that, man, you are doing a great work, and I just am moved by your touch and by how much I felt Jesus through you today. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to share this passage that came to my mind. Jesus, in Matthew 18, he says, "Whoever welcomes a little child in my name also welcomes me." And I started thinking about that, and I started thinking about my relationship with him. And, what he's saying here really is whoever welcomes a little child, he's not necessarily talking about a little child, but he's talking about whoever welcomes someone who has nothing to offer. He's talking more about status than anything. He's talking more about, whoever welcomes someone who has nothing to offer welcomes me. And it made me think about how many times have I welcomed people that have nothing to offer me. Nothing to offer me. I'm usually meeting people for lunch, and I've got an agenda. In my regular work world, I'm either trying to sell them a piece of property, I'm trying to sell a house, I'm trying to get a listing, I'm trying to make a living, right? So I'm meeting people that have something to offer. When I'm meeting people for church, okay, what am I doing? I'm meeting people to be a blessing. But I'm trying to grow a ministry. I'm trying to grow a church. I'm trying to gather support. I mean, I started thinking through on this stuff, and how many times do I really welcome people who have nothing to offer me? So tonight I want to highlight this, because what I see here is whoever welcomes people that have nothing to offer me or offer you welcomes Jesus, according to Matthew 18. Maybe that's why today I felt so much of the Lord. Maybe that's why today I felt so much of Jesus. Just a very interesting observation today. Look, this church ran 45 people when I attended it the first Sunday that I started this journey. There were over 25 people that served today in this kitchen and in this clothing bank they had. And guys, it says something to me. It says that, man, and not only was there that many people serving, but the number of people that were serving, there was not one person serving who was under the age of 45. And I've been very critical about the church, how the church is not doing enough for my generation and younger, how we're not reaching our generation, how we need to change our worship style. We need to do this different. We need to do whatever different to get people there. You know what? Maybe the problem and the issue here is this, is that the younger generation, my generation and younger, needs to step it up. Maybe we need to give of our time, give of our talents, and give of our treasures, like I'm witnessing some of these people in the streets give. I thought I would walk into this being judged, criticized, being critical of the church. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing these churches, these old churches downtown, I'm seeing them accept me. Walking into Westminster Presbyterian dressed like this, my goodness, there was not one person there without a tie on. But they greeted me, they smiled at me, they loved me. Was it my type of worship gathering? No, not at all. Do I agree with him, Doctor? No. Probably there's a lot of differences with where I am in my doctrine and theirs, but that's beside the point. The point is that I'm seeing these churches with no younger people, with no people my generation and younger stepping up and serving. This Lutheran church, a week and a half ago, the first Sunday I attended, had 45 people. 45 people were there. And of the 45 people, there were 32 or 3 of them that were not of the age of. Every one of them were over the age of 60-some. It's obvious. My concern, and then today, 25 people served in this mission, and not one 45-year-old was. I don't know. I understand that many of us have to work. I understand that there's things like that are in play, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned that my generation is not doing enough, and that one day, in 20 years, that this, that some of these churches won't be around because maybe they're dying out. I just want to encourage you. I don't mean to babble on, but look, if you're not giving of God your time, your treasure, and your talent, man, it's biblically responsible to think that, for me to say that you're not where you need to be spiritually. So I don't mean to preach here or teach or give a sermon. You guys are watching this because you're interested in what it's like to be homeless. Probably more so than getting a Bible lesson or whatever. But, man, I can only tell you this, that the church needs you. That these homeless people rely on the church. Not just the government, not just the agencies that the government pays or the government gives money to, but, man, they rely on the church. And in order for the church to survive, I believe that the young people need to start stepping up, and we need to do a better job in welcoming those people who have nothing to offer us. So, hey, I hope you keep watching after tonight. Again, I'm not trying to beat people down, but you know what? I say this without any apology. It's time, folks. It's time to get right with the Lord. And it's time to get right with our fellow man. It's time to start taking care of the hurting, the dying, the empty, and the lost. Will you join me? Praise the Lord. Thank you for all that you're doing. And again, New Family Tree needs your giving. I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for the Lord, but I'm doing this to raise not only awareness, but support. Support for New Family Tree Ministries to keep these aging out kids off the street. So, hey, again, thanks for watching. Lord bless you guys.